What's up? It's Lip Service. I'm Angela Yee.
I'm Gigi Maguire.
And I'm Chella H.
I'm Tahoe TV.
I'm King Loon the first.
Okay.
The first.
First.
And they are from the podcast Hard or Soft.
The hard or soft.
The hard
Show.
soft
Show.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy to be here.
Yes.
Why
ma'am.
Hard or Soft?
It's a show that we talk about the things that make men hard and the things that make men soft. you
Okay. So is it your soft era?
know? I think it's my hard ever at this point, but it's hard down here because I'm actually more confident about my sex skills.
Oh, well, we're glad to hear that for you.
I've had anxious moments
Okay.
when my shit wasn't all that. I've had to eat pussy all night because my shit wasn't doing what it was
Ooh,
supposed
I've
to do.
heard that.
EDD?
I mean, the one time, I'm gonna keep it real with you. The one time that it really was some shit was, it was a girl, she pressed me. She like left a note on my car. And she was like, her baby father had died. I knew him.
Damn.
And she was like, well, you know what it is. You know what I want. And that shit kind of like was too aggressive for me. And I always looked at her like, yo, you mad aggressive, but I really want her. I ain't gonna lie.
So you like the aggression?
I liked
liked her.
I liked her. The aggression was a lot.
Little too much.
And so every time I came around her, it was kind of like, and she was like, yeah, you know, I want that. And I'm like, okay. And so she came to the crib and I was a rubber band.
What did
the
you
rubber
have
band
on?
man.
Rubber band.
What did you
man.
have on when
No
she
TI.
came to the crib?
I probably wore sweatpants.
Okay.
Like I'm not gonna show up in the door with under. You like that?
No, I was just wondering what you were wearing. Like, do
trying
guys
to visualize
prepare?
it?
Do guys prepare? You know how we're like, okay, it really matters, like what we're wearing and things
We
like
care.
that.
You don't gotta, I'm about to get some box fit.
Nah, hold on.
Sweatpants for guys is that?
Yeah,
That's like
and a
your
tank-
lingerie.
That
And a
is
tank top.
Yeah.
Or a good
Tank
tank
top.
top, or some basketball shorts.
Basketball
Yeah.
shorts.
That's
it.
You want her to look like you feel comfortable.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like you want her to be able to see it, but not look mad horny, mad overly aggressive. Like, yeah, I'm about to fuck something. You don't want a woman to feel like that when you're walking.
Do you own pajamas or pajama pants or anything?
I give them to my son. I like sleeping like with boxer briefs on, nothing else.
Okay.
I ain't really be hot.
What about you, Loon? You own pajamas?
I got a pair of Laker pajamas for Christmas one time, if that count.
Does it?
Nah,
What about a
not
robe? Do you have a robe?
I had a robe, but somebody stole it.
Stole it.
Well, yeah, I know exactly who
Don't
she
say
is.
somebody. A woman
Yeah, I
stole
know
it.
who she
woman
was.
And
stole
why
it.
did
Okay.
y'all do that?
She stole my shit.
Good. To make
I've
her
never
think of
I
you.
steal robes from hotels, not from men.
Yo, it's
Yeah.
disgusting. I went to my lady crib, opened the drawer, and she has mad of my clothes that I've never seen. I didn't even know she was taking it.
So she's like a klepto.
Yeah, she like takes it when she doesn't. It's not like she wears it home. It's like she goes shopping when she's leaving and goes back to her crib.
Is it ever
Oh, wow.
where you're like something's missing and you're looking for something and now
No, my daughter does that.
okay?
My
Oh,
daughter
so you
does
just
that.
might as well
You
forget
just-
it. You don't
Yeah,
have no
It's
so-
over.
clothes.
It's over.
I definitely was
You
looking
shop
for
for
my hoodie.
everybody when you shop.
Bro.
It's over.
And they always look better than me in it too. So it is what it is.
Can't be mad.
Why
at
do you
that.
think you're so much more confident now?
I think confidence comes when you're not worried about being judged no more. I think for one, for men, finance is a big deal. So I'm at a place in my life where I'm comfortable.
Okay.
So I got to a point where you can't judge me. Other niggas can't judge me. It doesn't bother me no more what another nigga gonna say because you can't hurt me like that. Women like me. I think a lot of times if you got enough, swag with the ladies, you can make certain decisions. Another nigga ain't gonna be able to do that. If he only could get one chick, if you walk in and you can almost get your choices, then you can make different decisions. You can say I'm into this and that. You know what I'm saying? And you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. It's another one right over there. Another nigga that don't have no choices, he can't do that. And he
Okay.
won't do that. You know what I'm saying? So I think that confidence comes from a lot of that, And then I talk about sex all day. And I kind of know what I'm talking about.
So you guys have learned a lot though from doing the show, and you've done things that you never thought you would do.
What have I not done that I didn't think I was going to do? Oh, yeah.
Is there
Long
something
list.
that you've talked about that you still haven't done that you would want to try?
He said he wanted to get farted in his mouth.
Yeah. Can I let it?
sorry.
How you know?
My
Why
bad.
why you spreading my business?
I still find it
You want
interesting.
somebody to fart in your
Yeah,
mouth?
so I ain't gonna front. I was watching porn one day. It was on page like 98.
We both made the same face,
feel
Chella.
me?
We
Watching
both
porn.
made the
I
same
ain't gonna
face.
front.
I
I
still
was
can't believe
watching
it.
porn one
My bad.
day, and like porn. I be watching porn on shuffle. So
Okay.
like I might watch like, oh, this thumbnail look nice, and I clicked on this one thumbnail. It was like ass worship.
Okay.
And this young lady was like just getting her ass hit. And I was like, oh, damn, she got a fat old ass. And then I ain't lie, she let one rip. And I was like, oh,
Nah.
kind of like that.
In the porn.
Okay.
Yeah, so like, it's something I'd like to do. And whenever I try it, the chicks don't got no gas. So it's like, it just don't
So
work
you've
out.
asked, like, can
Yeah,
you fart
yeah,
in
like,
my
yo, let
mouth?
one
You
go.
not satisfied with a queef? You need a fart?
Nah, that shit got to vibrate.
He
a little
wanted
bit.
his mouth.
That shit got to
You
have
know
some
there's
bass.
doodle particles in farts.
I ain't think that far.
I mean, we eat ass around here.
Yeah. Okay.
I
So
mean-
you've tasted a little
Oh
shit.
my
before.
God.
I've definitely chewed a little
Yeah.
dingleberry
Because
out
there's
of
no,
butthole before.
there's no way you haven't if you do that frequently.
If you got a girl with a big old ass, there's sometimes a little piece of tissue gonna roll around there. You just spit that shit out, keep going about you. I'm wrong. Look at her. Look at her.
Chella.
I mean,
She
I
know.
can't speak from your angle.
You never ate no ass before?
Underneath.
I've had a
Wait,
moment
I've never
on.
ate no ass where it's been no tissue or no shit.
me
It
either.
has to be an ass
Very
that's
clean.
clean as an
Shower and
elbow.
stuff
Yeah,
like
you
that.
supposed to be
I
very
just
clean.
but
Yeah,
You
you can
see-
don't go shit and then come in the bed.
Very clean.
Now,
However,
farting
I've
in
had
the
a moment
mouth-
where there was a piece of tissue when he was eating my pussy. We spoke about this on
Yeah.
the service before.
shit happens.
And I was scarred for life. I was very embarrassed. He didn't care, but I was very
Right.
embarrassed.
Sometimes if you have cheap tissue paper, the shit
Yeah,
like
and
honey.
it stick to your shit, and
Yeah.
then you don't know
Yeah.
because you're not looking. You know,
He's masterful.
and then
At least
he.
exactly.
It's like my pussy was annihilator at the time. You know how
Oh my
it'd be like a little piece of
God, not a
little piece of tissue
annihilator.
such an annihilator. You still gonna eat that bitch, right?
What is wrong
Tissue
with
and no paper and all.
I don't know if I
Annihilator's
ate
crazy.
it. I chewed on it, but
You definitely.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking
Has
about
it
the
ever been
annihilator.
bad?
You're gonna eat the
Okay,
annihilator
so-
with the paper on it.
Has it ever been bad enough where maybe like she really didn't clean her ass properly and you had to be like, yeah, let me
No.
slide out from under here?
I will say,
Nah, not for me. I ain't gonna hold you. Like if I'm so the thing with me, I've come to the conclusion I'm like some real freak nasty nigga.
Okay.
So once I got my personal interest and we situated, I ain't gonna hold you. Coming home from the gym, like let me get that before you get in the shower. Like
Would you
I've
let a
been
girl
there.
shit on you?
Nah. I
Well,
draw
you're
the
not
line.
being freaky.
There you go.
Nah,
There's a
nah,
line.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't,
I'm proud
there
of
is
you
a
for drawing
line.
that
I
line.
ain't say it wasn't no line. There's a line somewhere. There's a line.
I've gone pretty far though. Like I remember a time she caught her period while I was beating, and she was like, "Oh, let me go clean it up," and I was like, "Nah, you ain't gonna clean it up with no tissue. Get down there." And she went and she started sucking it off.
Ugh.
I ain't
And
gonna
then
hold you.
when she was finished, I kissed her.
Okay.
So that's
Is
pretty.
that like, oh no, that's not a snowball.
Did it taste like pennies?
I didn't. That's your word.
It's like y'all are on the edge, but not crossing and
Yeah.
jumping over the
Yeah.
edge.
Yeah.
Like we kind of nasty, but we're
Yeah.
not going all the way.
You never told me that
Like,
story.
yo,
This
you
nigga lying.
disgusting.
Well, I never heard that
This
story.
nigga lying. So you, what about eating? Period. Eating the woman while she on.
I've been there before.
Right. I know.
Yeah, I sucked the
I
tip.
know.
You
You
know
know,
what
a
I'm
little
saying?
bit of ketchup
I ain't-
on the glizzy.
I'm not going on. Nah. What?
You don't put ketchup on your no.
Nah.
I mean,
No,
you just
she
said
said
you did
eat
it.
and
Yeah, I'm
Nah.
saying
you
I've
out of
done it.
period.
Like
Right.
yeah, I did it.
I really don't like blood.
Blood.
Okay.
What about with the
tampon?
tampon in? Tuck the string.
Nah, that's diabolical.
I will, like I said,
Oh,
I will
there's
suck
limits.
the tip up. I will suck the tip, get that thing.
You
but
for
I'm
real.
not
But you ain't
going
going
all
in.
the way in and all that.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that's
nah.
I ain't, all I do is turn the lights off. I ain't gonna lie. I just black out.
And as long as the lights
It-
are off,
but it's
black
not. It's,
out.
I ain't gonna lie. It only happened like maybe twice. You know. But,
But hold
it don't-
on,
it
how
don't
far do
bother me.
y'all go though? Like y'all gotta.
Well,
do
y'all the
you said you
guests.
You
So
don't.
we
I want to
gonna
know.
talk
She's
about
from
how
Chicago,
comfortable
so
Yeah,
she
she
go
from
really
Chicago,
far. Like
so-
there's no draw lines in Chicago.
Yeah.
So you ain't eating no
How you
booty.
know?
she'll do it in
You,
the car.
you just asked me that. You really want to know that. I
wanna
just said
know.
nothing is wrong with eating ass, but nobody's eating no shitty
Wait,
ass.
so you'll eat it? Okay. Okay. Cool.
That ain't shit. It's
It
like
gotta
an
be clean,
elbow.
she's saying.
Right.
It's like an elbow. It's
And
all
you
the
guys do
same.
anal also, right?
I try.
You try.
It don't be working out.
Wait, receiving or giving?
What you mean receiving?
Giving.
No, giving.
Okay, okay.
Giving, yeah.
Well, I don't know because some.
Yo,
that's
you right.
not-
You
He
right.
will play
You
with
right.
some toys
You
though.
right. You
Yeah,
right.
it's not-
Yeah, you know, but it don't really be working for me. Like I be so mad at him because he just be out here just analing away.
You
You
know
feel
what?
me? It don't work for me like
Why?
that.
You saying it's too big?
Nah, I'm not saying that at all. I'm not selling dick on this podcast.
I'm
But
not
my shit,
selling
a little
dick.
curve. You know what I'm saying? So they
okay.
be having like technical
Which way it
difficulties.
curve?
Always
They got the
talk about
candy
it.
cane.
It curve up like a banana.
Curve up.
Always
giving
talk about his
hooks.
It's like a
curves, right.
skateboard ramp.
Captain Hook.
You know? So
That
Okay,
could
so
be
the-
good for. Okay, never
What would
mind.
it be good for?
For squirting? You make girls
Yeah.
squirt a lot.
yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Who knew? So,
Me?
okay. Oh, that's,
I gotta work mad hard.
interesting.
I gotta work mad hard because I got a
said,
straight
"Wow."
joint.
Oh, so
Yeah.
yours is straight.
Yeah, I gotta work mad hard. I gotta
Yeah.
angle my
Yeah,
body.
you gotta
all,
get there.
know,
You-
I gotta
You
do
got
a
the
lot
cheat
more
code.
work.
I be in the
Pun
pussy
intended.
yawning like, squirt, squirt.
That's hilarious.
It's nothing.
Light day.
Now, have you ever gotten shit on your dick from anal?
The
That
one
happens, right?
that
All the
happened
time.
once.
All the time.
All the time.
God damn, shitty butt.
I've never had that happen to me.
Mhm.
I mean, of course, I don't have a dick, but I've never, had anal sex in the guy. Thank God, because I would be so embarrassed.
I mean, my first experience, if I got a second, if my first experience was pretty bad.
Why? What happened?
Because I knew she was into it. We was into it at the time, but we was in the hotel. And I'm rocking her shit. Like first I'm in, regular. And then I'm like, yo, I'm put it in there. So I threw it in there. Threw it is crazy.
You just
Right. I threw it in there. You poured yourself.
the fucking garbage, my nigga. You
But I
just
throws
threw
it in there and she's like, Tahoe, wait, I got a shit. And I'm like, hey, fuck that. And she's like, no, wait, seriously, I got a shit. So we on the edge of the bed. She got a big old butt. So I'm rocking her shit. She's like, no, wait, I got a shit. And she like bucks me off. But I was falling, so I grabbed her and we both fell off the bed. And like she landed on my shit while I was in it. Boom!
Ooh.
And when she landed, she tried to jump up.
And she shitted on you.
It was everywhere.
But why
At
did
least I
you
was in a
do that?
hotel.
It was
Why would you
everywhere.
do that?
Gigi, I've never
It was,
seen Gigi
it
be
was
hard
like
that.
mushed in. It was on the walls. It was in the hotel. It was like all over the
At
walls.
least
of
y'all
the
was in a
hotel.
hotel.
What's
And
wrong?
I
She
got to
ran,
know you didn't
yeah.
stop.
No, I was cracking up laughing. Like,
Was the room in your name? Did they charge you for that?
Yeah, right. I
You
don't
gotta
know.
Did they
clean that
charge you a
up.
Yeah, we
deep
gotta clean
cleaning
it up.
fee?
gotta clean
Yeah,
that
yeah.
up.
His
It's
Now, do
brother
you
back.
clean that
No
up or does she
deposit.
clean that up?
It was team effort, but yeah, it was embarrassing. So I wasn't gonna let her do it by herself. That's one
Oh,
thing
you were a
you don't
good
do,
guy
you know
for
what I'm
that.
saying?
What
I
if
ain't
she
seen
wouldn't
it
have
well.
jumped up and ran to the bathroom? Would you have kept going?
Depending on smell. See, that's another thing. That's another reason. Sight and smell is big for me.
Okay.
So smell of poop definitely would have took me out. Like I just not my thing.
Just
Poop.
breathe through your
Man
mouth.
up, man up.
A what?
Breathe through your mouth.
Nah.
No.
It depends on her diet.
Word.
It was.
Wow.
Ooh, I remember the look of it, and it wasn't good. Or maybe it was good because vegans, y'all got a different. They got a different.
Diet really mean a lot.
Yeah, diet
Except
does
with
mean a lot.
sex, no funny shit. Like I
Right.
found that out.
But
the
yeah,
hard
you're
are
way.
gonna
what
have
you eat.
accidents when you do anal. You're gonna have accidents, and the best thing to do is to make her feel comfortable about it. You go clean it up. You don't make a fuss because then they won't want to do it again.
That's kind of you.
That's like
Yeah.
responsible. Men gotta be responsible with what they do.
You have
I
to,
can't
yeah.
relate.
That's very kind.
Gotta have sexual responsibility.
Now, you guys, we were talking about aggressive women. And so I feel like guys always say they want a woman who is going to be more like take charge in the bedroom. But you guys are talking about women who are like take off the condom and things like that and Kinda.
Don't look at me.
kind of telling you what to do in the bedroom. How aggressive do you like a woman to be? Like, what would you say are some examples? Because some things it feels like might be too much.
I don't like being choked, me personally.
Okay.
I don't like a woman that's making me feel like we in competition.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say, like, I'm a dominant guy in the bed. Like, so you ain't really gonna be telling me to do much. I'm really like a top. I think I'm more of a top. I'm not really a submissive guy. We speaking about that in this week's show. I'm not really a submissive guy, but definitely taking the dick. Definitely like.
What about getting slapped? You don't like getting choked?
Little
What about
slap in the
a
face. I was going to ask that too.
I ain't really into all that.
Not at all.
I got
think
beat
Loon
a
like a
lot
little
when I was a
slap.
kid. I
He
ain't
like a
really
little
into that. They slapping me, but I'll do it. I'll do it with a woman. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? If she tells me that's what she likes. But even that's kind of weird because I don't really know how hard to hit and all that. I don't want to take your head off. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Well,
a
no,
little-
yeah, don't.
What about getting suffocated?
I'm
Are
not,
you into getting
listen, I'm
suffocated?
not with none of that, homegirl.
That's asphyxiation.
I'm
That's
not-
So you
No.
know when
just
you're
asking.
about to orgasm,
Yes.
if you hold your breath, it intensifies it.
yeah.
I've never tried it, and
Try it.
I will try it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
Try it
I'm
with
saying?
your-
But it
try it
just
with your woman.
just hold your breath.
Well, let her cover your mouth and your nose just in that moment when you.
So would you
when you're
like
about
put a
to come.
belt around somebody's
No,
neck?
no. Like
That asphyxiation
just
for real.
cover your mouth and your nose from the
Loon's
breathing
done it.
temporarily.
Why y'all put my business out on the street?
Because you're not.
Because you're not in your
I'm just going with the flow. Y'all giving the gospel right now. You know
So
what I'm
yes,
saying?
you've gotten your breath taken from you.
They tried. My neck kind of thick though. They don't really.
Who's
don't
they?
Really,
He said they.
Well,
like multiple women.
women.
the persons of interest at the
Persons
time.
of interest
you know.
at the
But
time.
to answer your question though, I was just actually speaking about this same exact thing last night.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I'm a top as well, but I'm like a different. Like I approach things kind of different. you
I
know?
don't know that we say top in our relationships. Like I don't know if I've ever.
So top is really more so like a sexual dynamic or
Mm-hmm.
like a relationship dynamic, you could say, because it goes beyond sexual.
Mm-hmm.
You know. And I was just talking to a young lady last night, and I was like, "Yo, like, I'm a dominant nigga in every aspect of my life, from work to relationships, friendships, family, whatever. That's what I do. So I can't really help how I move like in a relationship. However, though, if I fuck with you, you my lemonade right here, right? We together. I'm gonna take care of you. But the best thing you could do for your shorty is make her feel empowered.
Mm-hmm.
So there will be times where I say, you know what? Yo, you strong, you smart, you intelligent, you know what to do, you got this. We gonna do whatever it is you want. You gonna call the shots tonight.
So you would get.
So-
You've been tied up.
Yeah, I've been tied up.
Mm-hmm.
But even in a situation where she's calling the shots, it's because I'm allowing her to. So I still feel like I'm kind of calling shots in a way.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I enjoy making my partner feel happy, or
But I'm not. Besides that, you enjoy being tied up.
Yeah, I fuck with it.
Okay,
I
because
fuck
some
with it.
guys would be
Tahoe, like,
really nervous
It's not
about
my
that.
thing.
I fuck with that freaky
That's
shit.
not my thing.
I
Man.
just cop
different
some, I just
strokes for
cop some
different
rope from Home
folks.
Depot. I ain't using
okay.
it though. But
Yeah.
yeah.
And you guys like toys, right?
Yeah.
Speaking of toys, Tahoe bought us gifts, y'all.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
We
Got those
each got a nice little hold on, let me put mine glows in the dark.
Stop
So
that.
that's really special.
Stop that romantic.
Mine is
rose.
pink because we know that's my favorite color. And there's a gift card as
Glow
well.
in the dark
y'all.
rose.
Okay.
Have
To go
fun
get us
in the
something
dark.
else.
Chella, what's
Yeah.
that got in your
Romantic
bag?
Depot,
Yeah.
right?
Right there.
It's right
on the
here.
front.
Yeah.
I love toys.
Okay.
That's one thing I do.
What's
I
your
love
favorite
toys.
toy? If you had to give a record, like let's say somebody's
I'll say
listening
like
and they've never
a
used
glass
toys.
dildo.
Why did you just pull that fucking out your pocket?
Where did you?
I
That was your pocket, right?
Yeah.
You put-
What
okay.
the fuck pull it out?
wrong with you?
Yeah. You know,
There's another
Why
one.
you just
you know what I'm saying? I like.
Why
I
you
like.
too?
why you
There's
just walk
more.
with dicks?
I
Look at the
keep-
top
I
of
keep
it. What
it on
color
me.
is it? It's
Mine
checked
is-
off.
Keep it up. Keep the handle on.
Now,
You know,
got
keep
it
it
on
on
me.
me.
It's
You know what I'm
checked
saying?
off.
Keep the
See all the
strap.
colors? It's checked off, whatever your color is.
But yo, why are you always doing this in front of companies?
Because I like toys. This is really my
Blue.
thing, and I
Blue.
think more men should use toys.
I don't think we
Like,
just walk
seriously.
with dicks though.
So let me
Thank
tell
you. I
y'all.
love
I
this is
was
my
on their
courage.
show about a month ago, right?
Yeah.
Tahoe had I'm talking about a big old sack of toys. And I was just like one after the next, after the next, after the next. I was amazed. So I'm not
keep
actually
on-
surprised that he's pulling them out of every pocket
What is
right
that?
now. Because he had
His
that.
bullet.
He had that when I was there.
It touches.
Has it been used?
No.
Okay, just want to make sure.
But you know what I'm saying?
A finger
that's pretty
vibe.
strong, right? It's
Okay.
called a finger vibe.
I feel like that would feel
Look,
good on my
Chella like me
back.
next.
Good massage, right?
And this,
Yeah. Right here, right
I
here,
like
right
using
here.
this because you don't got to really hold it. You
Okay.
just literally just put it on her shit, and it's just like right there.
All right, so let's
just
just
go to
say
sleep.
a couple has never used toys before and they want to start getting into it. What would you recommend to them to kind of ease into it first?
Well, everybody's different. So like say if a dude is like me, right? And he got the same sensory that I have, I recommend getting some nipple plays. I like nipple play. Like
Okay.
on me though.
So you love your nipples played with.
What?
Okay.
Jesus Christ. I'd be out here breastfeeding. You feel me?
Breastfeeding.
Like, yeah,
You know what's
so-
crazy is a lot of men
Love that sensation.
love it but won't admit.
Yeah,
to
that's
it.
a fact. We've had a couple of guys up here who have said how much they really do like that.
Yeah,
but
and then other guys like, nope.
for
not
some
at all.
guys, that'll make them come really fast. If it-
Tell it.
okay,
Yeah.
whoa.
I'm sorry.
He said you preaching to the choir.
I'm gonna be honest. This is
Yeah.
about to sound mad unusual and awkward, but Tahoe actually bought me my first pair of nipple toys.
right.
You feel me? He was like, "Yo,
It
bro,
wasn't-
here,
it wasn't
here,
like
bro."
that. It
You
wasn't
feel
So
me?
you
like
use them
that.
too?
Shoulders.
No.
Well, not the ones that he gave me. I hope
No,
not.
not those, but I'm saying
No,
you like
but-
them
Nah,
also.
nah.
I like toys. I have a sponsor called Erotic Boudoir. They send me all types of things. So I personally have used so many different toys. Instead, I have a sex machine.
I like that
You know
you're
what I'm
using those dildos like,
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
a fu- like
Yeah.
why?
Actually,
Why
these
you
is my
talking
weapons.
with
I
dicks
love
though?
these.
So answer the question, what would you recommend as a starter toy for a couple who hasn't quite ventured into
I
toy
think
land
for
yet?
men, the best thing is a cock ring. Most like, especially like with rabbit ears. The reason I like that is because it's visual for the woman. Like he could just have it on under his underwear, and when he undresses, it's there. She sees it, almost like nipple rings, right?
and it makes them stay hard, right?
It makes and your shit be throbbing. Your
And it
shit,
can
the
vibrate, too.
veins
You
looking
can get a vibrating
crazy.
one.
Shit, mad bro.
They have them that she can control the vibrations. So for that, it doesn't really
Chella.
push him into. Yeah, it doesn't. You good?
I'm great.
They don't got cock rings in
It doesn't
Chicago?
really push him.
Sorry.
Because a lot of guys, especially black men, we scared of doing too much. Like,
Right.
being too freaky is like it's not the thing. So doing something like that, it could kind of ease him into doing different
Into
shit.
it.
See, and
You know what I'm
Chella,
saying?
you've messed with like the guys that you've messed with in Chicago. Have any of them ever been like, let me do this? Let me try a
Have
cock
any of
ring.
them pulled out a sack of toys on you?
Glock.
I won't say nobody pulled out a sack of toys because I got my own collection.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't. It depends on who they is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't just meet a nigga like, "What's up? Check out my
Right.
my closet."
But I'm saying from the guys that you've dated,
it
have
depends.
they ever been like, let's try this? Has that, because I've never had a guy want to use toys. I don't
Yeah,
think.
for sure. I done had a couple.
Okay.
Would you
But
want
that's
to?
because I'm extra sexual too. If you're not really sexual, they might just kind of limit how they move with you. Like with me,
Yeah,
I'm in
yeah.
the dough, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, back.
That's crazy
Yeah.
how women will come down to where a guy is at sexually.
Mm-hmm.
She will have all of this other stuff that she's willing to do, but if she know that ain't his body, she will just exist where he's at. Y'all will never really define your own sexual experiences, and you should.
Well, not for me. It depends. That might not be why I'm dealing with him.
Mm.
So if I ain't really just on that, I might just want to handle some business with him or, you know, just get some money, you know, so I ain't really worried about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
Kept it
obviously,
100.
yeah, that's a fact.
I ain't
You know
mad
what
at
I'm
it.
saying?
Yeah. But like you said, I don't just pop out the bag on everybody, though.
Right.
I
You
don't
know what I'm saying?
believe
That's-
you.
Yeah, I think I
don't.
believe you.
I don't. I mean, a lot of times
Hello,
women
welcome
can
to my
sex.
house. I'm
Exactly.
Tahoe. Here's
Like I got the dungeon, like I'm Christian Grey. Nah,
Nice
it
to meet
ain't
you.
like that. It ain't like that. It ain't like that.
Here's
You
what
gotta
I have
read
in my
people.
pocket. Bet out.
You gotta read people. You can't just pop that on everybody. It's that's not a vibe. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
Indeed.
It's not.
It's hard though with guys to know how far you can take it to. Cause you know, a lot of guys will act like they not with nothing.
Yeah.
Don't you think? Like
Yeah.
a lot of guys
'Cause
will
they
be
don't
like,
want
nah,
y'all
I
to
ain't on
judge
that
us.
shit. Yeah.
Women will judge a guy and really ruin his whole shit. So a lot of guys got to stay in their masculinity because they scared of a woman judging them and then taking it back. I remember a chick, I used to, we talking about putting fingers in butts.
Mm-hmm.
Me and her stopped fucking around. She on Twitter, oh yeah, he got a loose booty hole. I had 3 in there. I'm like, yo, that was not 3, bro. You bugging. Like,
Are you
stop
sure?
It was not no 3.
It was 2. It was 2.
Yeah, it's too.
Oh, you lying. Like, you doing it, and we was doing
You
it together.
extra.
Right.
We spoke about all this. I ain't just tooted up like, yo, throw something in there.
Right.
We talked about, you know
This
what I'm saying?
throw word is taking
Right.
me. It's throwing me. Okay, I love it.
But
We're doing a lot, ma.
Let me ask you this,
It's 2.
since we're talking about 2 and 3. Do you feel like it's a difference between the fingers and a dildo, like pegging? Because some guys be like, pegging is just like, hell no, you ain't. But
they
some
don't
niggas
mind, yeah.
actually like being, if they comfortable, you can do whatever.
So the first time that I ever got my salad tossed, right? It's by this older Jamaican lady. Shout outs to her. She we spoke about doing that before we did that. And like, all right, bet it's something you want to do. Yo, fuck it. That was like me first breaking that glass. Like, all right, nigga, we here. You a freak now. So she did it.
Here, you a freak now.
And she's doing it and she's doing it. And I ain't gonna lie, she tossed a finger in there. And I was like, nah, I don't really like that. You feel me? So I can't really speak as far as like a dildo or anything along the lines of that. But I just know me personally, I ain't really open to anything going up there like that. Like
Right.
that shit not pleasant.
Okay,
Right.
you just don't like the feel of it, or is it the idea of it?
Nah, I didn't like the feeling, nigga.
Okay.
Like, she had them claws on her and it was...
I'm with you on that though,
That's why you
because
get them short
I don't really
nails.
like fingers in my butt either.
That's why you just get them nails short.
Yeah. My chicks be
about
having
you?
rhinestones on their shit. Nah, I didn't. I was good on exploration.
Mhm.
I'll do anything like once. You know what I'm saying? But the fingers in there, it just don't feel. And women don't really be knowing what they doing. They just trying to like.
just being there, just
That shit
playing and
ain't
shit.
feeling like it ain't vibes.
What you said? What are you supposed to do?
I don't know, but whatever was done, I was
That
kind of
one
like,
there.
look at
Gigi,
this.
what are you
She
supposed
know.
to do?
Look at the anal Avenger over here.
Anal warrior.
Yo, the clips that we got from their show with me talking about, and one of them is at like a 500,000 views, like insane. And oh no, it was the one that when I said I want to peg somebody. So it's crazy how men be like, "Oh, I ain't into that. I would never do that." But that's what we talked about. So many things. I got 4 clips on their show's Instagram, and the one about pegging got 500,000 views. That's insane. Oh, above. That's insanity. But anyway, so I did a little little demonstration.
Okay.
You know, a little tip. You know, you go from tongue to finger, and if he likes that, then maybe 2. But you're not like.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
You're
You
not
be
fucking
gentle.
with that.
Trying to get your shit off. Like,
You
yo,
be
stop fucking
gentle.
me.
You could do a little whirly twirly. You could do a little come here.
You gotta
know what I'm
dance in
saying?
there.
Yeah, you
warm it
gotta,
up.
you gotta, you know,
Yeah.
you gotta make it
Smooth.
flow, have finesse. Like you can't just be all like, you know,
You gotta
going
do
crazy.
that little lambada.
Yeah.
But you know,
Dirty
But
dance.
I'm gonna tell y'all, speaking from experience, I know men that will act, like if I. All right, I'm gonna speak of a specific person. There's a specific person that I've dealt with in the past to where I would, like once I knew that that's what he liked, I would not do it because I knew he would ask for it,
Okay.
right? And it really got to the point where it almost became a game for me. Like I was like, I ain't gonna, You know what I'm
Make
saying?
him
Like,
beg
I'm gonna put
for
my
it.
tongue down there, but I ain't gonna give him no finger action. And then he literally would be like,
Yo, why you
What's up
not
with the
where the
finger?
finger at?
he wouldn't say it like that, but you know,
And grab your hand.
yeah.
So you playing?
Yeah.
ain't
Like
gonna hold you.
I would be, you know, facing and like jerking his dick, and then he would take my hand and put my hand down there. Like take my
Okay.
hand off of from jerking his dick and then put my hand up.
Sex
So,
is it's a lot in your
yeah.
brain, right?
Yeah.
With women, I think that y'all close your eyes when y'all getting ate out or whatever, because y'all putting yourself in that mood. And it's the same thing with men. If I know that you do it well and you there giving me head, I'm like, yo,
Right.
go for
There
it.
you go.
And then I'm like, why didn't you? Like, I'm waiting for that now. And that was one of the reasons why I never wanted to do it when I was younger. I ain't gonna hold you.
Why?
I didn't want to like it that much.
Like what?
I didn't want to like get turned out.
Oh.
And then
Where
by
you're
one
like,
person.
give me your fingers and put them in.
Because now what if I'm with the next girl
Right.
and now I gotta
and
try
she
to
doesn't do it. And how do you
And
get her
then
to
what if
ease
she not
into
with
it?
you?
Right.
Yeah,
Pun
I'm like,
intended.
yo, you know, I kind of like.
You know what it is too, to even piggyback off of what you said when you was like women.
Piggyback.
Piggyback.
Piggyback off what you said is crazy. But when you said as women, you don't know how far you can take it. Yo, I can't speak for all men. I ain't the poster boy for niggas. But for me, the number one thing I was scared of was like somebody thinking I'm gay. So it's like certain, like what you said, there's mad shit I want to do. Like, yo, I want to do that. But nah, niggas gonna probably think I'm gay.
Right.
You feel me? Once I just got over the fear of, yo, look, nigga, you and the chicks. You know you and the chicks know you and the chicks.
Right.
Just do what
Anything
the
you're
fuck you
doing
want.
with a woman is
Do what the
with
fuck
a
you want.
woman.
Back to that.
So how did
same
you know?
note.
How
women
did you
don't
know
say
that
that.
you liked nipple play so much? When did you discover that?
Yo, that's a funny story. Yo, this girl I was dealing with, yo, she wanted to do that shit so bad. She was like, yo, we had just finished fucking. It's like, yo, can I ask you something? And I'm like, what? She goes, you gotta promise you're gonna say yes. I said, no. She was like, can I lick your nipple? I said, no. She goes, why? I said,
Who
'cause
asked
I
that,
said,
right?
that's gay. She goes, no, it's not. I promise you're gonna like. I said, yo, I said no. I don't want to do it. Stop fucking bothering me. So I go to sleep, right? So you ever like get woken up with some head? Like you like,
You got
oh,
woken up with
you
nipples.
you fake like in a dream. You like, damn, this shit kind of lit. You feel me?
Let
So
me
I'm-
lay here quietly.
So I'm sleep. So I'm sleep. You feel me? And I'm like, damn, what the fuck feel like this? I put my hand in my pants trying to grab a head. Ain't no head down there. So I look, she right here. I'm like, oh no, you gotta stay right there. Just don't move. Don't fucking move.
You
Yo,
gotta
a week.
stay right
Here
there.
the thing. A week later, now I'm sending titty pictures on Snapchat, all types of shit. Like just. You know what I'm saying? So that was definitely the one thing that
titty
turned me
pics.
out. I ain't gonna lie.
So what was you
Nah,
doing
fuck
while
that.
she was licking your nipples?
I was asleep at
Playing
first.
sleep.
Then I woke up. I started moaning and shit. Then I grabbed the head and I'm massaging her while she doing it. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm playing with the other one while
So
she
it is
doing
like
this one.
breastfeeding.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'm really sitting here like breastfeeding, real shit.
What you mean you was moaning?
I ain't about to moan for y'all. I ain't doing that. I ain't gonna. I definitely hit it with the. Oh shit, that's tough. I was like, damn.
That's
I
tough.
was like,
Yo,
that's
he's
tough.
I
too
do
ghetto.
like this.
I was
That's tough.
like, yeah, yo, keep going, don't stop, just keep going, keep going, keep going. She's like, I told you. I'm like, all right, shut up, shut up.
told
Keep going,
you.
So
keep
now
going.
when you're with women, do you let them know, like, I like this? Or how does that happen for you?
I literally ask any girl I fuck to do it. Like I have to get it now. Like even when I be jerking off, I be having to just like
You play
kid
with your own
not.
nipple?
Yeah, the left one. I kid you not. Like it's a part of my
It's that
everyday
left one, that's
routine.
that
now.
one.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
that's
the
the
left
sensitive
one,
one.
not the right
that's
one.
the
Nah, the right one he
is
don't get no
one for
love.
me.
The left one is mad sensitive. So I just be sitting
No, I
there
can relate.
just-
It's the right one for me.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the
So-
right one is way more sensitive.
You
than
come
the
up and do that when you
No,
do
but
it?
when my nipples are being played with, I get more stimulation from the right one.
Like if I just flick this shit, I'm gonna get wet. No,
Oh, right.
All right, well,
Okay.
relax.
Just chill out.
I
I'm
think
chill out.
you
I'm
should
chill out.
Oh, right. Jesus Christ.
I got this big ass
Oh
hoodie
my
on.
God. Now, what are some other things that you've tried, after this podcast?
Well, I've never. I tried to dom somebody.
Mm-hmm.
It happened twice. The first time it went pretty well. Second time,
How
it
is that
really-
different than being a top? Like, how do you dom?
It's pretty
somebody?
much in the same realm.
Yeah, so
Close to
you
the
were the
same realm.
dominant.
Correct.
So would you be the submissive?
Nah, I can't
Never
be a
ever.
strict sub. I ain't gonna say never, but as
You've
of right
been
now,
tied
I
up, so
can't.
you've been.
I mean,
a
yeah.
sub.
But the thing about it is though, the
What
way
if she
I
tie
look
you up
at
and
it,
lick your left nipple?
oh my god, I'm gonna put her on child support. She gotta relax. She
I ain't
gotta
gonna hold you.
relax.
I would do it if she liked it. I'm into giving my women pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
So it's certain shit I would do just because I know you like
She
it.
like it.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like that. I think so if you want to tie somebody, I think a lot of women want to dom or want to top. So I would do that just for them to get that experience. Only thing is, and we were speaking about this week, I don't think I would derive pleasure from it.
Okay.
And I think that's literally the difference between if you're a top or a bottom or a dom or a sub, is if it can make you nut. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't believe that if you flogging me or tying me or doing shit like that, then I'm like, ugh. Like, it's just not my
Yeah.
thing. I'm going to be like, You know, I might laugh, you know what I'm saying? And fuck up the whole mood. So
Yeah, I dig that.
like when she did Velma, she came to my crib dressed as Velma.
What is something that again that will make you soft? What is something that a woman has done, not will do, but has done that instantly made you like, nah, this ain't it, shawty?
Oh shit.
Literally.
I like the way he kicked it to Loon.
Oh man. Nah, you go first. I gotta put this together.
I would say hygiene is big. Like I've
Right.
dated women with big butts and they bend over and the middle of their butt isn't lotion, like the outside, like I know that's crazy.
Wait, the middle of the butt isn't lotion, but the outside is.
So it's like
So it's
two
like
tone
ashy and
right
then-
there, and huge
But big butts chafe also. So you sure it wasn't just the color of the skin and not that it was ashy?
Well, I got lotion for it. I mean, I got oil.
Well, it's
I got
interesting
oil
that
for
you
it.
don't mind a girl having some shit in her ass, but
But
the
ashy is where
lotion
you-
is where
I'm
you
gonna
draw
keep
the
it real.
line.
Draw the
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm very visual. I'm very visual, and I'm very. I
Line
like
drawing.
audio and I like video. So if I see it and it could turn me off, and I'm just But like I said, I did go get oil and rubbed it down and all that.
And
so
it was
Okay,
it
I'm
was
sure that's a
good.
nice
what's
experience.
that? Yeah.
So for me, I don't like when women get embarrassed. So like if like one thing that I love, we back to farting again. I like when I hit it from the back on like that shit fart when I pull it.
The
in
queef,
mouth.
the
You
queef.
feel? I be like playing, making music and shit. I like
You
that
know
type
what?
of shit. It's like, oh my God, no. Like
You
she
know, when you
wanted
pull
to-
it out and put it back in, sometimes that gets air trapped in
Yeah,
it too.
You like a
That could be
little
painful.
whoopee
You know what I mean?
cushion.
I love a little, bass in the.
Has that ever happened to you, ladies? Like you ever got the air and that shit made your stomach hurt?
It has
until-
happened. It has happened.
That's
to me.
happened to me.
It happened to me, and I felt like it was a little excessive. So the nerd in me went and Googled, and basically what happens is, as a woman, when we are being pleasured or we feel pleasure, our muscle relaxes, and we kind of open up in a way to let you in, right? So then once you're out, we have to close back, and then that's how it
I
happens.
love that shit though.
the
You feel
queef
me?
noise.
Like don't run. Like don't run from
Do you know
that
that you're not supposed to
Women get
blow into pussy?
embarrassed.
Yeah, because the air it does hurt. Like
you could die
when
from
the
that.
air gets trapped. I don't know.
I don't
I've
just
heard
be
you
out
could
here
die from
blowing
that.
in box. Like,
I heard you could die from blowing in
Blow
pussy.
in it. Don't blow in my. Don't
Who
do
blows
that.
in the box?
I'm
I don't
just
know,
telling
but
you.
don't- Like a-
Google it. Make sure the
who the
nigga
fuck
don't
is
do that
that?
shit. I've heard that you can
Just
fucking
and
die
also
from
make
that.
sure you don't suck on it too hard.
Oh,
Like some
Yeah.
beef jerky.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that is the worst.
for sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it real. Tell me.
Yeah.
Stop
Yeah,
just
you-
letting me do whatever. Y'all ladies had me thinking like I was doing something for all my life, and I did not know what the fuck I was doing. I did not know where the hood was. I didn't know what the head, what the clip was. I'm sitting there just in the pussy going crazy because that's what I see in porn.
Right.
And they
And y'all
it's
just
not
looking
made
at me
nails.
like,
Yeah,
all right, come fuck me
next.
now. But why would y'all let me do that? I'm doing this for you.
Not
Porn
us.
would make you
It was
not-
them.
It was them.
Why would you
But
just sit here?
me personally, I am going to give instructions.
Yeah.
For
I'm
sure.
gonna not like do it like this, do it like that. But when you're doing something that I don't feel pleasure in, I will voice that. You know,
Because then you end up having an
it'll
attitude.
feel better if you do it like
Yeah,
this.
you
You
gonna
have
be-
an
Or-
attitude.
or
You'll
when
be
you're
like,
doing
you gonna go home.
something-
"That
tight.
hurts.
You
What are
gonna
you
go home.
doing?"
You gonna go home
Yeah, when
tight.
you're doing something that I like, I'll encourage that. Like, oh yes, that feels
That's
so
what I'm
good.
talking
Do it
about.
like that.
You could tell me to go faster.
Yeah.
You could tell me go slower.
Yeah.
Oh, do it that way
Deeper.
you was doing.
Yeah.
Ooh, lick the inside. Give
Put
it to
your
me
tongue
in
in
a
there.
sensual way that makes me feel like I'm actually winning.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? To
It's
get
not
your
what you
shit
say, it's how
off.
you say it.
Like, why are you sitting there and allowing me to move out the right spot?
Ladies, it's okay to tell him that he's doing something that you don't like. It's
Tell
okay.
me that.
Because sometimes you shift and they think it's because you like it.
Yeah,
Not
and it's
knowing
really
that
because you're
'cause
trying to
it hurts.
not like it. Yeah.
We want you to stop. Now, let me ask you this. You talked about watching porn. Some people will say that porn is detrimental to sex because it makes you have like this unrealistic
Realistic idea
of
of
what,
what
what you should be doing.
like
what do
you
you
did
think
with eating
about
pussy.
what do you think about watching porn and the impact that it's had on you in the bedroom as far as what you do and how you please a woman?
I feel like when I was younger, porn was definitely like a blueprint or a format for me to like run off with. But once I'm older and I had some common sense, I started speaking to women. I started getting feedback. I started trying to perfect my craft, and I started going from that. So like I would say like if you don't really have no idea of self or like sexual awareness and you just going based off porn, your sex life gonna be basura. Like it's really gonna be in the toilet. You know what I mean? So I could definitely see how porn for the most part has definitely negatively impacted sex amongst all of us. Men don't really talk to women that much. Like I'm being honest. Like, oh, you think it's a joke? Like, Ask you ask 10 year nigga, yo, how many chicks do you ask? Yo, do you leave here satisfied? Are you content? What could I have done better? Well, what did you like? What did you don't like? These are questions that most niggas don't
podcasts
ask.
like ours and yours are very important. Like people like to be like, oh, every time I turn around, somebody talking about sex, or get to turn off the microphones.
But it's something that people do every day.
People do every day. Is something that is,
it's like cooking,
taboo in a sense where there's not a lot of birds and the bees conversations, with the youth, and there's not a lot of, interesting conversations that you're having with your partner, because some people just be scared to speak up. And then you come to, places like Lip Service and Hard or Soft, and then you can hear from the man's perspective, from the women's perspective, and we really do be teaching people.
But I think that the reason why I love our show, pardon me, Loon, is because men don't talk about sex. Women have lingerie parties. Women talk to each other about a lot of different shit, and it was okay. Right. And I don't know, obviously, that y'all haven't had that for the, for generation. This is something that just this generation kind of has done, made it more, maybe in the last 20 years, women are able to speak about their experiences
more normal.
But niggas, it's still taboo for niggas to say anything about failure, anything about anxiety, anything about like, what do I do?
Right.
I've had people email me and say, yo, your show has helped my relationship. We've been married for 17 years. And the things that we're doing now is like
I saw
it's blown us out the water. Like, we're happier than we've ever been sexually, because I didn't even know I could have these type of conversations.
And that's great. I love when people come up to us and will be like, I listen to you, me and my husband or me and my girlfriend. We listen to your show all the time, and it really does help us. Like, people that I would never think would listen to Lip Service really come up to me and will be like, I listen to your podcast, Lip Service. I'd be like, what?
But I do have a question for you. You started this, I want to say Candy started hers, Candy Coated Nights. I remember that I was in Atlanta. What made you have the balls to do this 15 years ago or 12, 13 years ago when you was on Sirius? Because that was taboo. Like, what made you think, like,
well, when I first started this, it was, how long ago was it? I started Lip Service. It was longer than that. It was probably about 17 years ago. But it started off as a segment. It was called Slut It Out. And it's so funny because Pinky has her Slutty Vegan restaurant, but Slut It Out was basically like about women slutting out the men. You know what I'm saying? And so the way I started it, it wasn't celebrities. It was like a receptionist. It was an attorney. It was like different everyday women with jobs.
Everyday hoes that
just talking about like sex,
one.
because I think the main thing was that all women, no matter what line of work you're in, like everybody's having sex.
Exactly.
And so it was very educational. When I was on Sirius, it was a lot of men that listened, because I was on a station that was a hip hop station, and there's a lot of truck drivers that used to listen back then, and a lot of truck drivers are men. And so a lot of the guys were really tuning into that segment because they were like, this is amazing. Like, we're learning a lot. We don't get to hear this anywhere else. And then it turned into Sirius being like, we want to give you your own show. And so that's when I ended up doing Lip Service. It went from a segment on the morning show with Cypher Sounds to having my own show, because they were like, it's doing so well, we want to just give you a whole entire show about it.
Shout outs to you. Can we clap for that? That's fire. Can we clap for that?
Thank you.
Because you really had the whole culture.
Really.
Like,
Yeah, and I
had
think
the whole
people
culture.
think we started the podcast and that was, but it really was a show before that. And then I remember like a lot of people would tell me like, when are you going to bring Lip Service back? Because even Nicki Minaj, when she came on the Breakfast Club, she was like, I miss when you had Lip Service and you would like have fun and talk about things. And I was like, I miss it too. But when I started the Breakfast Club, I was so focused on trying to make that show, like I wasn't trying to do anything else. I was just really focused on that because we wanted that to be successful first. And then once that was cool, I was like, all right, now it's time to restart. And we started with August Alsina.
Yes.
That was our first
Very
episode.
first episode.
Yeah, that we did. And shout out to August because he
Shout
has
out to
his
August.
skincare products line now. And I love to see how happy he is
In life.
after everything that he's been through.
It's amazing to see. To piggyback on what you're saying, there's so many people that act like this is taboo. These conversations are taboo, but they go home and try this shit.
Yeah.
Like, and that's the thing. Like,
They hypocrites.
everybody does this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying, guys. I know y'all gonna be like, oh, these niggas, but I bet you if you went and got you a cock ring, and just put it on there. It's not no crazy shit. You ain't got to play with nobody's butt. You ain't got to do nothing.
You don't even got to get a vibrating one at first.
Your shit gonna get bigger.
A regular one.
You're gonna see veins and shit. You're gonna see.
We love those veins.
It's the way you say
It's a king size snicker bar.
Not the way you say
Shit,
veins.
definitely a little
Yeah, that king size snicker get them every
I
time.
don't got a problem with the cock ring, but just don't pull no dicks out your pocket. Like, just don't do that.
It's a dildo.
He had one in each pocket.
He had
Yeah.
a dick in each pocket. Like, that's not no regular shit.
What's wrong? Listen,
Just, yo, don't pull it out.
you
Just leave
got
it.
a curve, and now I got one too. What's the problem?
Mine's natural. I didn't get that off Amazon.
Ladies, have y'all ever been double penetrated?
No.
Are you scared of that?
I don't like things in my butt though. Just
Me
like
neither.
similar.
Not
Now I
even
like
Yeah.
things in my butt. Do a butt plug count or no? Yeah, so if that's the case, then yes, I've been double penetrated.
Have you ever had beads? Pop, pop, pop?
I don't like the beads.
Anal beads.
Yeah, I don't like the beads.
Two at a time. One in, one out. That's the thing.
I don't like the
And
beads.
guys use anal beads too.
Yeah, I tried the beads. Beads wasn't my thing.
What?
I've never. Yes.
Beads wasn't
I ain't
my
knocking
thing.
it. You feel
Shout
me?
out
It's just,
to
I ain't
I
knocking
missed.
it.
Sorry guys, I had a prior engagement and I missed last week's episode with Lisa Ann. But shout out to Lisa Ann because I always credit her for the tips that she gave us that got me back into anal because I had took a hiatus away from anal. And I kind of felt like I was scared to dive back into it because I didn't really feel like I knew what I was doing. And Lisa Ann gave us some tips, and that was when I tried the beads. The beads wasn't for me, but the butt plugs, the sizer ones.
Yeah.
I got like 2 or 3 different sets.
They always say if you want to try anal, the butt plugs are the way to go to get yourself prepared.
Yeah, that's what they say.
And she also told us to use silicone-based lube versus water-based lube.
How long do you wear your butt plug? Yeah, you did tell me that.
Told you.
How long do you wear your butt plug? Do you walk around? Do you go like places with it?
No.
I know somebody that went to work and would sit at work with that shit.
Y'all
Yeah,
was-
nice
I'm
and
not
open.
doing that.
Yeah.
I'm not
Imagine you in a meeting and your butt
I'm not
just
doing that.
feeling
I'm not doing
wild.
that. But I'll put it on to pregame.
To pregame.
Pregame?
Pregame
Put
is
it in
mad funny.
to pregame.
It's some nachos,
You feel
the butt
it?
plug.
Yeah, I put it
Let's
in
get
to
some Tim-
pregame
let's get
because
some
it's
Tim
a
Hortons
because
before it does work,
it's a nice surprise when he bend you over and that shit bling bling bling. You know what I'm saying? Like
Especially
a little
if
pink
she got
diamond in
the
his
lights.
ass.
I had somebody call up my show and tell me that she does that, like she keeps it in at work all day.
Yeah, no, I can't do
That's
that.
tough.
I had somebody
I
bend over.
fell asleep in
And
it
it was in
before,
there?
and it was uncomfortable. And you know what was uncomfortable? It wasn't the plug being inserted that was uncomfortable. It was the stopper part that was my butt cheeks was like squeezing
Closing
it,
on it.
and that
Yeah,
was
right,
uncomfortable.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a girl bend over and she had one in and it had my face on it.
It had your face on
Yeah,
it?
she got it. You seen it? You
I've
seen it?
seen it.
That was
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah,
He showed
but,
me.
She really cared.
I would have
Yeah.
rather her face in.
Yeah.
You don't
'Cause
want to
now
see
I'm-
yourself,
Yeah,
right?
I'm fucking in my head. My face is right there, like.
It's
and I'm
like, yeah. That is what
What
you
you make
smiling in the
like
picture?
I'm looking Devin now.
He was
but-
like, man.
It's like,
Like, you
it's-
smiling at yourself,
like,
like,
you looking at me like, look at you, nigga. Look what you got.
Something wrong with you,
nuts,
man.
man.
Something
Chella,
right
you
with
use
you.
butt plugs?
No, I don't do anything with my
Nothing
butt.
in your
As
butt?
freaky as I am, no. That's not
That's
my thing.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it.
Do y'all feel funny about a guy when he likes to do butt things? Because women told me that they like that. That's how I started.
I know when I was younger, I remember a girl I went to school with told me that every guy she's ever been with, she's like, put her fingers in his butt. And she was like, they all like that, even if they tell you that they don't or whatever. She was like,
See,
if
I
you
can't
just
agree with that.
do
I
it.
don't agree with
but
it
I've
either.
never had a guy want me to, never express to me like that he wants me to do that. And I also feel like I would be too scared to try it because some guys would be like,
So my
What you think?
theory,
Yeah.
what you think
and
I
I'm
am?
experienced, right? My theory is there are some men that I just know from their energy that I'm not going to try them like that. Point
Right.
blank, period. And even if I go to like put my head down there when I'm stuck in the balls and I accidentally hit the taint, and you know what I'm saying, and I try to see it, and no,
Yeah.
they'll be like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, come on, rise back up, back to the balls, bring it back to the balls.
I don't know.
So
Raise up,
that,
Gigi.
and then I'm not just sticking my finger in as much as I would want to. I'm not just gonna go finger first. I'm gonna go face first and then.
but does that
finger.
do anything for you or is it just the power?
It's
that
the power.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the power that it gives me.
I mean, I
Because
don't
they
know.
love. It's the power, and I'm a pleaser, and guys that like it really like
They
it.
really
So
do.
the fact that I know that I'm pleasing my partner in
That's
a
a
way.
good point because you can't like half like it. Like it's cool.
No.
You either
no.
really,
It's gotta
really
be
like
your
it
jam.
or you don't fuck
or
with
you
it.
don't like it. There's
It
no
ain't
in
no in
between.
between.
Yeah, there's no in between. Either you like a little finger or you don't. You like a little tongue or you don't. And that's okay. But yeah, I'm not just gonna try any man. I know better. Like,
now, we started this off with you talking about an experience of not being able to get hard and eating pussy, for hours.
All night.
Now, what was it that, like, you were just, you said you were anxious?
Man, I remember I did a play party. Now, we throw play parties. We have a big community of, very free-thinking, open people. We got it on the Discord and stuff like that. And we started doing parties. And one of our parties, I think it was my birthday party, right?
Yeah.
And I had like an experience with like 13 women. Like literally, they hung me up on a chain naked.
Bro, and they had him spinning like a Boston market chicken.
And they was just
Rotisserie?
sucking my shit,
Like a
licking my
piñata?
nipples,
Yes.
and they had like the vampire gloves, fucking
I
like
seen
scratching them. And I was like, ah. But yeah, they had me fucked up.
Wait, you seen it?
I was right there. I was standing right
It was
there.
a
So you were there while he was naked spinning?
Yeah, I was like,
That's your
Rotisserie
friend? You didn't
chicken.
feel crazy, like, after saving
he
him?
took his
I
glasses
mean,
off to
look,
get his.
listen. Honestly, when you being on this show, we kind of, I've
like a
kind of,
big
I
orgy.
want to say like I kind of seen it all. Like it ain't really too much you can throw at me that's gonna shock me. Like,
Okay.
oh, there go my friend spinning like a fucking chandelier getting his dick licked. Okay.
Okay, so
Honestly, we've been past that. We are heterosexual. I know
Very
y'all
much
think,
so.
these niggas.
These niggas.
But at the end of the day, I've seen a lot of my female friends
Mm-hmm.
at the parties. I've seen them getting their shit. But we've
So they
It's
had you,
not a
hold on,
When you
go back to
grown,
this.
you grown.
You
When
were
you
up
grown
in
and
the
there's
air,
an
you were up in
understanding.
the air spinning.
yeah. So they have like a contraption with chains, and then they tie you up like in BDSM.
This was in your house.
No, it's at a play party.
had
It's
a-
a whole
okay.
play party.
It was a
We had
location.
maybe 80, 100 people there.
Mm-hmm.
And it was 2 floors. It was like a jacuzzi there, all that. People was fucking in the jacuzzi, people fucking all over the room. And they came to me and was like, we got a surprise for you. And they came over to me and they strung me up, and a bunch of women came over to me and were all over my body doing all types of things, and I couldn't move. And it was pretty intense.
Did you orgasm?
No, I think I was just too sensory overload at that point. And I think I was sensory overload for the rest of the night because we wound up having the orgy with maybe 20 people there. And this girl, she was giving me crazy head, and my shit just kept lopping on her like bloop, bloop. And her body was crazy, and I wanted to do something with her. But I wound up just eating pussy like the rest of the night. And then some other guy came and bent her over in front of me. I'm eating somebody's pussy. I look up, she's bent between my legs looking at me like,
Okay,
she was
could've
just
been
real
you.
loud.
Should've been you.
And I'm just
You're
like,
like,
yo, I try to
sorry,
put
I
my
know
shit
it's
in
your
her mouth
birthday.
like this. She's like, no, it's like you think you couldn't fuck me. I'm just like, ah.
So wait, so that was some cuck play on your part then? 'Cause
In what way?
Another guy was fucking her, so you were just witnessing it.
She wasn't my girl.
That is
so.
like a cuck.
Indirectly, well, yeah. Like,
That's
a
maybe-
cuck
Yeah, but
situation.
cuck
That's
is
not
usually
your
when it's your
girl.
person.
That's not
Well,
your
not,
person.
not that your girl.
'Cause I didn't
well,
derive
So that was
pleasure
more
from that.
voyeurism.
Right.
Than
I didn't
cuck.
derive pleasure from that.
That's
right?
more like
So I
when you
think
in a
that's what was
party and a
cut.
nigga steal a dub you was about to get. That's what happened.
Basically, yeah.
Because you go to
yeah,
the
he
bathroom.
took
But it
now
was
she
also
dancing with
kind of
another nigga.
like you couldn't do it.
I wish I could,
It
but yeah, I
happens.
couldn't.
It
Yeah.
happens
But I don't
sometimes.
think a cuck can't do it. So I think
No, yeah, they can. But I'm saying in this
Yeah.
particular instance, he
Yeah.
didn't steal her from you. It's just
Yeah.
she was like, I tried.
Yeah, she
Right.
did try. She tried her ass off too.
Yeah.
It just
Because
wasn't working.
is it a woman's fault if you can't get hard? But it
No.
was more on you. It wasn't on her.
Yeah.
I
No,
don't
your
think
body
it's ever
sometimes.
a woman's fault. Yeah, I don't think it's ever really a woman's fault. It just be sometimes.
Because sometimes it make us feel like, what did we not do?
I ain't gonna front. One time I had a no call, no show, and I was like, "Come on, bro! Like, out of all days, my nigga, like I done bought this chick a gift. You feel me? I ain't get no box yet. I'm like, I'm finally about to get some box. She pull up with the gift, wearing it. Like, oh, I look so nice. I'm like, yeah. You feel me? She take it off. I pull it out. My shit just. And I'm just like, is it me? I'm like, nah, man. This
So wait, does that not happen to y'all?
It's just
A guy having no call, no show?
nigga, the pussy is there.
I'm trying to think if I've ever been with a guy who couldn't get hard.
Not one time.
I honestly, off the top of my head, I can't
That's
think of.
dope.
I can think of a time when a guy wasn't all the way hard. It was like
Semi.
semi hard.
It happened to me. It happened to me. Because I had to think about it.
Mhm.
He was hard and then he wasn't hard. Or he was semi-hard and it never got all the way. So you know how when you like almost there and you try to put it in anyway? It was that situation. And
That's
I'm
the
like,
worst. They try
what?
to,
Like,
try to
what's
squish
happening?
it in.
Try to squish it, throwing it in with your thumb and shit.
In the moment, you know, but in hindsight, there was a conversation and he was intimidated.
It happens all the time.
Yeah, he said that I wanted you for so long, and when I finally had you, I just was so intimidated. Like I didn't want to underdeliver. I just couldn't even bring myself.
Did
to
you
it.
give him another chance?
Well, I told him that I would, but it never happened.
Damn, it
He's still
always
thinking
happen
about
like
that.
that.
Yeah.
Son.
So he fumbled the bag.
He definitely fumbled
Oh
the
my
bag.
god,
That happened.
Yeah.
I
Or
never
sometimes
got.
you'll
And
come
then
too fast.
what's crazy is I ran into him not very recent, but within the past like I don't know year or so, and we had a conversation about it. He was like, "I still owe you one," and I'm like, "Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
even
it's
know
not
about it
gonna
now."
happen.
That ship has sailed.
It's
you
not
gotta,
gonna
you
happen.
gotta suspend your dick
Yeah.
for 30 days without pay. Like, nah, you ain't getting paid.
It's not gonna.
But
Most
so for
times
the
when you
ladies,
don't
have
show
y'all
up.
ever had a problem where you just couldn't get wet for a man? Like, that ain't happening.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm sure,
I think if a
can't
guy's
remember,
not doing
but-
no foreplay, because sometimes guys will like when they're used to being with you, they think they could just stick it
Stick
in,
it in, yeah.
and they don't have to do
They
anything,
think
and
they
that's
can
not
just
true.
get
You
started.
still need a
Or
little
something.
something.
Yeah.
But you never had like. You just had something on your mind. It just like you had situation work.
I
Your
mean,
money
I've
wasn't
had
right,
times where
or
I had
whatever.
to really focus
Right.
and like
I
think
think
about
we
other
have to-
things to
yeah, we
actually
do have to
orgasm.
concentrate.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
tough.
thing. Just
I
think
don't
about
never
some
Yeah.
other
go through
shit.
that.
I
I
think
think
about
the
licking
difference
some pussy or
between
something.
men and women is guys be trying not to come and we be trying to come.
That is the thing.
Yeah.
That is
We
the
be
thing.
trying to make sure
That's
that
it.
we come, and if you do any little thing, it could mess it up.
Yeah.
Why y'all like that?
It's not our fault.
It's your
Because it
fault.
takes us longer. And I think that women, well, I don't know about all women, but like for me, consistency is good. So like if we're almost there and it's like a rhythm and then you break that rhythm,
Bro.
it could
Yeah.
mess
I had
it
to
up.
No, that's-
sneeze.
that's for everybody.
I got
Bro,
allergies.
I hate the fact that y'all, first of all, why is it taking you so long? I'm in this one position. You like stay right there. I'm trying to stay right here. My shoulders is burning.
We don't
I'm
know
trying to
why.
stay right there.
We don't
and
know
now
why.
I'm
Do y'all know why?
overthinking.
We don't know why.
I don't know what I'm hitting.
We listen. It's not great for us either because we would rather
Because we
be
want
able
it.
to- yeah.
We want it just as bad as you want to give it to
I
us.
done been
mad
doing Pilates
annoying,
in
bro.
here for the last 18 minutes. I done turn off the TV. Now you lost a nut.
Speaking of time,
That'd be like that.
realistic time frames. Go.
As far as
For what? Like a sexual?
From beginning to end.
Including foreplay.
Because you know how I'm gonna beat it up all night and we was fucking
19
for hours.
minutes, 23 minutes. I mean,
23 minutes.
because you talk
Enjoy
about
it, yeah.
foreplay and all that. I mean, but a
That's
good,
just a random number.
good.
Nah, so it's only two scenarios. Do I got work or do I not got work? If I got work, 17 minutes. If I'm off today, you get a calm 45.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Calm
true.
45.
That's true.
Or if it's at night before you go to bed.
Oh, you getting 6.
6
Minutes?
minutes?
No,
Yeah,
6
nighttime
strokes.
sex sucks.
Oh.
Y'all like nighttime sex?
Yeah,
Y'all?
you're getting-
I like
Yes.
morning sex and daytime sex.
I like nighttime sex because I like to go to sleep right after.
Mhm.
I
think
don't
that's
care
a-
what time of day it is.
I
We
think
getting
that's
it in,
a
we getting it
nice
in.
1
vibe.
p.m. sex is amazing.
I can tell you what I'm not doing though. I'm not waking up and licking no ass. That's a nighttime activity.
But why
That is
not?
true.
Wait, so you can't
That
eat
is
ass
true.
in the
I'm
morning?
not eating ass with morning breath.
What's
No,
so
boy,
ass
you
for
gotta
brunch
be
is
to
a
eat
problem?
ass.
And
at
I'm not
5
eating
a.m.?
ass that you just slept in all
Yeah,
night.
his ass marinating
That
all night.
ass-
No,
Every
you feel me? That's
I
how
don't know about
Nah,
y'all,
yeah.
but my titties sweat up under this. I can imagine what's happening in your ass crack overnight.
It
I'm
be
not putting my
cool.
face down there.
I think
That's
it
fact.
depends
Now,
on the
fresh
person.
out the shower, then you know it's a different story.
I don't
But
know on my ass.
It
naked in
depends on the
morning.
person. If you really into the person and y'all wake up, it's 7 in the morning, you just want to wake them up to suck
don't
an
want your
ass.
morning
now I'll
breath in
suck
my
his
ass?
dick
You
7
bugging.
in the morning.
I mean,
but I'm
everybody
not
is
eating
different.
Morning
ass.
butt? Yo,
Nah.
what?
Eating
So
ass,
you
You
don't
eat
even
some
do
shit,
that.
but you don't want no morning
eating
breath.
ass is
Listen.
not a morning activity.
It's not.
Listen,
I
ladies.
think to each his own.
If we wake up, you can have me for IHOP, baby. Just come. Bring it. Bring it. I'll be them hash browns.
You know what my pet peeve is, and some women like it, but I hate it. Turn me off. If it touch me, get the fuck off me. I hate sweat.
Okay.
Oh, I fucking
Oh, if they
hate
fucking in the sweat
sweat
drip down
to
on
drip
you?
on me.
Oh, shit.
It's
Yeah, I don't
like,
care
get
about
the
that.
fuck. See,
You know
right.
what? I don't really like sweaty guys. There's
I
some
don't
guys
like
that
sweat.
sweat
Way
like
too
all
much,
the
like
time.
sweat
It's nice to
excessively.
have guys that aren't.
Yeah, that's
like,
nasty.
Yeah.
Especially if they on top of you and some
And it
sweat
be
drip.
dripping
It's
down.
like,
You ever had
Ugh.
got drool on you?
drool is different from
Don't
sweat.
know. I drooled on when my chick Air one time, and she was like,
Ugh.
Bro, you're,
Look, I'm going like
"That pussy is
this.
good, bro. That
see-
shit was slapping, bro."
see, the
That
reason-
shit just came out. I ain't mean
the
it.
reason why that's worse is because you can't control sweat. You an adult. Why you out here drooling?
Bro, my mouth
He
was
couldn't
open.
control
But
that either.
that's
You
what
was
turned me on.
You was asleep.
No, I was knocking it down, and she was on. I was over her, and I just drooled, and the shit just went right in her ear.
That's
She was like,
okay.
Now that's gross.
Now, see
Yeah, I
that?
ain't
See, to
gonna
me, that just shows how excited you are.
I was- yeah.
That won't bother me. You
I had
just
some come in my eye recently. I want to kill this nigga.
Is that why you wearing glasses right
You
now?
had your lashes on?
but you know,
I ain't have no lashes on
Thank
or
God.
glasses on.
That
You know,
shit burn
we
like
had
a
the conversation about
motherfucker,
my
don't
glasses.
it?
Every single pair of my glasses is prescription. I need these to see.
you know what's crazy though? I want to say this before. I know we gotta leave soon. Women get mad when a guy don't come. y'all really be bothered when a dude don't
It
come.
don't
When
bother
doesn't
me.
the guy?
And I don't be thinking about that shit. Like all I want you to do is
That's
nut.
fucked up.
Like
That's
I just
selfish.
want you to nut. If I don't nut, I'm good. But if y'all don't nut
It's a
and
rare
I
thing.
nut, y'all be bothered.
It's a rare thing that a guy doesn't come.
Right, I don't know.
Very rare.
I can't
And
relate.
so-
I
Yeah.
don't know about getting mad, but if I'm sucking your dick for too long, and I love to suck dick.
I stopped.
So
and
if
we
I'm
just said
sucking
it
your dick for
just-
too long, and that's the purpose is for you to come, and you don't, I'm a like.
Y'all be
And you know
feeling
what?
like-
I don't like when guys hold back on that and have you
Right,
doing that for
because
like.
I feel
we're
like
not
you holding
doing this
back
for
on
hours.
purpose.
Yeah, I hate
Just
when
let it out
yeah,
already.
I hate
Yeah.
when y'all do that.
I actually love when a woman want to suck dick for hours.
No,
I had a chick
nobody
suck my
wants to
shit.
do that.
Yeah,
I mean,
for
I
5
do.
hours.
I don't want to
You-
get my
for
dick sucked
hours?
for hours.
I don't know about hours,
No.
but I want to continue to suck dick. But if I get to the point where I feel like you not coming on purpose, like, come on, I'm pulling out
There
all
ain't
my
no
tricks.
such thing as not coming on purpose.
Cause
You
y'all
gotta
be
think.
trying to hold back.
Hold
Why?
the nut.
No,
Yeah,
that's
because you
not
want
a
me to
thing.
keep doing it.
I
Like
ain't-
edging. When I masturbate, I edge.
Yeah.
So don't edge while I'm sucking your dick.
You're right.
Get it over with.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
listen, I like
come
to
on,
get
let's move
finished
on.
off in 3 minutes. Come on, just
Move on, or I'm gonna sit on it, and then it's really
over.
gonna be over.
You'd be like,
Point
"Ooh,
blank
thank
period.
God."
I like chicks that suck dick for sport. So
Yeah,
they
see,
ain't
that's
thinking
a
about
problem. You
all
like
that.
to waste chicks' time. That's your problem right there.
Listen, there's no
That's why
waste
we
of
don't like
time.
these straight
This
dick
is an
men.
investment.
Oh, you out here dick
Okay.
shaming? Oh my god.
Are
Sorry.
y'all into
Fucking
feet?
hilarious.
Yeah, I fuck with them. They nice to look at. It will always be for her.
Have you had a foot job?
No, but I want
want
one.
one?
I seen one that was
I'm not
fire,
offering, but I'm
son.
just saying.
They told me you don't got pretty feet, so I'm just.
I can get you that.
Oh yeah, cause I got the bone poking out right
I was
here.
joking. I ain't know.
Oh, they
Nobody
was
said
I
on
that.
know
your
they
ass.
was in the comments
They was
like
in your ass.
they was in the
I
comments
was
like that bunion. I'm like, God gave it to me.
I
Give
didn't
what
even
you
know
want.
that. I was dead ass
My
I can
arms
get
is
that for
high
you
and
though.
the
I know a
muscles
girl
are
that
low.
likes to do foot jobs.
Yeah, I saw one that was fire.
She wants to do it on the show actually.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to
tune
her. I
in.
We
got
still got-
Heineken.
still
got people on the
Heineken got a
spot
foot
like that?
fetish,
Yeah.
and he was telling me that he was telling us,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That he get foot jobs.
Yeah.
He got one done in the car outside the Barclays.
No.
Yeah.
That is prime
How
real
the fuck?
estate.
What was
Yeah.
the logistics in that? How did she do
They
that?
was in the car.
Oh, she went sideways on them.
She was.
I was at a
Smoke.
club one time and a guy next to me, the girl sitting across from us was giving him a foot job while we was in the club. I was like, all right.
You just
no,
watching?
yeah,
I
that's
didn't
too
mean
much.
like he was. I was
She
like,
couldn't
all right,
help,
what
but
is wrong
see,
with you?
there
It was
was
like my
conflict.
What was
homeboy.
this?
It was my homeboy, and I was like, "What are you
Oh,
doing?"
you knew him.
Yeah, I knew
Oh,
him.
that's even
And
worse.
his man's was out in the regular club?
He just
No,
backed his
it
shit
was a
out?
girl sitting across from him. We were all together, and he was getting a foot job. And
He had
Like,
his
through his
dick out?
pants?
He had his dick out in the
No,
club?
no, no, no.
Through his
Oh,
pants.
okay.
He had his pants on still.
Okay.
I mean, that
So
was
he was-
That's still a little
awful.
wild. Still a little
Yeah,
wild.
that is the little.
Well,
That's-
listen, you guys, the hard or soft show. We appreciate y'all for coming through.
Thank you.
Honestly, I'm glad that we were able to make this
Thank you,
this
for real.
collab happen.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
You know,
Thank you, man.
Chella also has her podcast on the way. I
That's
keep
right.
on telling
So
her,
who
give it
go
a
say
date.
it?
What you do?
That's the name of it. It's called So Who Go Say It?
So
who gonna say it?
Me.
And I'ma say it.
All right now.
Period.
Yep. So stay
So we're gonna pull
tuned.
up in Chicago. You
Yeah.
know, me and Gigi about to be on that.
That's
so when you
right.
guys are in Chicago too,
That's right.
Yep.
you got to make sure you come
Mhm.
see her at her store. It's a vibe.
Yeah.
That's where
right.
these jeans are from, and her outfit is from her store in Chicago.
Ooh.
Listen,
just to be
I love
clear.
chicken, so
Heard
definitely send me the
you.
link.
Mm-hmm.
I sure will.
Definitely.
I know you got
buying
some
chick
ladies
clothes.
you want to buy some
No,
stuff.
I got me a
engaged.
He's in the
too.
relationship.
I'm
Actually, yes,
engaged.
he's engaged.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
engaged.
So you can't do nothing.
No, but he can buy
Yeah,
his woman
yeah, we do
whatever
stuff
he
together.
wants.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
And I got gas stuff too.
Oh, okay.
I have
Even
men
better.
and women stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's about to be tricking season, so you know.
Yeah.
It's time.
It's always
Tricking season is the summer.
Nah, I only,
Chicken
I only,
season
I only
is
spend, I only,
year-round.
I
I
only
thought
spend
it was
money when the sun is
year-round.
out. I ain't gonna lie. In the winter,
When
I be
the
in
sun
crib.
is out.
Yeah. Catch me on Memorial Day.
Wow.
All right, well, we appreciate y'all for coming through so much. Like, we had a good time. I'll see you in
Yeah.
Brooklyn.
That's right.
And thanks
That's
for the
right.
gift.
No, of course.
The last
of course.
rose I had, I
Shout out
broke
to
it.
Romantic
Hopefully I don't
Depot.
break this
She sent me
one.
the diff.
I know. Mine glows in
Can't
the dark
wait
and
to
it
use
matches my
it.
glow in the dark nails.
Damn.
Okay. All right. It's lip service.
Lip service.
Yeah.